video game franchises earn our abject distaste.
Most of the classic franchises have produced hits and misses.
But one franchise that has been almost unceasingly bad is the Dragon Ball Z series.
Yep, with its pointless button mashing and nonsensical storylines, the badness of Dragon Ball Z has earned it a reputation as the Steven Seagal of fighting games.
Here's our review of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2.
This is for every one of my friends you've murdered!
Oh no, not again. Then the clouds opened up and God said, "I hate you, Adam Sessler." Just when we thought all the anime games were left behind with the previous generation of consoles, here comes Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 for the Wii. Dragon Ball fans hate us because these games are mediocre or worse. So the scores we give them are mediocre or worse.
I was beginning to get bored.
Not to mention we like to have a little fun with the ridiculous characters and preposterous storylines.
This is the story of those whose lives were touched by the Dragon Balls.
I really feel sorry for those who are touched by Dragon Balls. I really do. This fast-paced, arm-flailing fighter goes balls out and barrages us with so much Dragon Ball content that fanboys will let loose with something from their own balls. I'm talking about 120 characters. Every saga.
Witness the awesome power of perfection.
RPG elements, tag team action.
Now it's my turn!
As well as the ability to instantly grow hair so you can become more powerful. It's like the hair club for Saiyans. If that's not enough to delight the denizens of the Dragon Ball demographic, then the control scheme will. Performing punches won't require you to swing your arms. Instead, all basic melee attacks are executed with the A button, and light ranged attacks with the B button. Character movement is carried out through the control stick and various motions of the nunchuck, but what is really impressive is the way that super moves are performed. For example, say you want to unleash a Kamehameha wave. While keeping the cursor on the screen, hold down B and Z, pull the nunchuck and remote back, and then push your nunchuck and remote forward. No, I don't like Dragon Ball. Even though the control layout is much better, it isn't much easier either. Performing attacks actually requires time and strategy, as opposed to the button mashing that these games are infamous for. Aside from all the flashy arm-flinging action, I must reluctantly concede that Tenkaichi 2 is one of the better-looking games for the Wii. And if you put aside a couple of hours to learn it, there's some decent fun to be had.
This is the story of those whose lives were touched by the Dragon Balls.
And please get them off my forehead, because I don't think that's my sweat.
What?
Budokai Tenkaichi 2 is a great example of how the Wii's dimension can make an average game better, but I still don't like Dragon Ball. We give Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2? Oh gosh, I'm gonna do it. A 4.
Have you finally lost your mind?
Out of 5.
The Dragon Ball franchise producing quality games, it just doesn't really make any sense.
No. Keep the video viewer mails coming.
Catch an all-new X-Play, weeknights at 8, only on G4.